It's funny, I've been hearing these Labor blokes saying, oh, it's, forget that. It'll be a boost to business. Think of the holidays. That's a great system, Don't work will be great for business. Let's all down tools, great for business. But really, say you're a cafe and, you're going to get this profit from this enthusiasm for the Matildas. The penalty rates alone, what sort of pricing are we talking about on top of the normal salary?
Yeah, look, that's exactly right. In retail, hospitality, even in some pharmacy spaces and clubs and pubs, it's 250% penalty rates, Andrew. And for a typical small business, if 40% of their overall costs are labour costs, you can do the math on that. 250% means their overall cost has just doubled in an instant. So in an environment where small businesses are already facing a bit of a perfect storm of costs, in an environment where half of our small businesses aren't profitable, this is really just an additional impost that's going to make it extremely difficult to trade. Think about the practical element of rostering as well. Small businesses usually get their rosters sorted 14 days or 30 days in advance. So they'll be talking about, do we need to move things around, meeting the demand levels. So look, will there be people flooding through the CBD? Well, there's not really much point for small businesses to capitalise on that if they can't be open. So I think we really need to have a serious conversation in Australia at the moment about small business productivity. We need to get those policy settings right, because there's a lot of anxious small business operators out there who, frankly, Andrew, this isn't a public holiday for them. This isn't a paid public holiday. This is just lost trade. Our politicians will get paid, our bureaucrats will get paid, but our small business operators, many of whom have mortgaged their house to fund their business, to provide that local service and to delight their customers, they won't be able to trade. And it's the furthest thing from a public holiday, paid public holiday for them that's imaginable at the moment.
Now, I take it, Luke Achterstraat, you and other business groups weren't consulted before this little thought bubble became, virtually unannounceable?
No, look, that's right. We weren't consulted, Andrew, which I guess is a bit disappointing. I think the timing of it is a little bit curious as well. We've had several sporting tournaments where Australia's been, vying for success. I think looking globally, I think the last time a national leader announced the public holiday was when Frank Bainimarama in Fiji announced a public holiday when the Fijian Sevens won their first Olympic gold medal. So it certainly did come out of the blue. And it comes at a time where, since 1 July, small businesses have had to pay an additional 5.75% on the award rate. The superannuation guarantee's gone up 0.5% as well. So you've got these rising costs, and it just comes at a time where small businesses are saying, look, the next 3 to 6 months are really critical for us, and we need every lever being pulled the right way, not the wrong way. So I'd urge, state and territory leaders at National Cabinet on Wednesday, sure, let's talk about backing the Matildas. The reality is the small businesses in this country are more likely than anyone to sponsor their local club.
Yep.
So in those grassroots levels,
honestly, well, if you guys if you guys weren't consulted, may I suggest, because everyone's saying we've got to consult, so we need a voice to Parliament. You need your own voice to Parliament, legislate in the Constitution, because the government keeps saying we should make decisions. We can't make decisions without consulting those affected. So let it see whether that cuts your way as well. Luke Achterstraat, thank you so much indeed for your time. Really appreciate it.